Hi Scorpio, this is your January 24th through January 30th weekly tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my weekly readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Scorpio. Please like, subscribe, and donate to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the Three of Cups clarified by the Chariot. We have Death. We have the Star clarified by the Two of Cups. In the potential outcome, we have the Hierophant with the Four of Wands and Strength, and we also have the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Cancer or an Aquarius or a Taurus or a Leo. Yeah, all those are present here, and they're all symbolized by major arcana cards. And if you are invited to go to a party or event or a gathering, I think you should go, Scorpio. I think you should. Be careful considering what is still going on in the world. Do the necessary precautions, take necessary precautions. But if you're invited, I think you should go. If you're invited to travel together with a group of people or with like your family members or what have you, I think you should still go. Right? Because it kind of feels like you'll be meeting this person at a party or an event or a gathering or while you're on the road, right? So the first card that came out is the Three of Cups, and it's clarified by the Chariot. The Three of Cups is a card of a union. You could be going to a family reunion, and somebody will bring a friend. Or the Three of Cups is a card of a party or an event or a gathering or a concert, what have you, right? Then the Chariot, clarifying the Three of Cups. It could be a Cancer you're connecting with. Cancer could invite you. Or the Chariot is all about you actually going, you're traveling to that event, or you're just going to be uniting with this new person while you're traveling. And the two of you will basically hit the road running, right? We got the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right. This is a golden opportunity right there. You see how there is a pathway in the right bottom corner of that Ace of Pentacles. This is the pathway to new life. The Ace of Pentacles every once in a while comes through as a proposal, so don't be surprised if this person proposes to you, and I do see that actually. We'll talk about that in a couple of minutes. But the Ace of Pentacles simply means that it is a golden opportunity. This person will change your life. Your life will never be the same. The Ace of Pentacles always comes from somebody who is serious, somebody who is ready to start a family, somebody who is ready to settle down, right? And you know what I'm picking up? This person's got a great sense of humor. It kind of feels like this person will always put a smile on your face. They will always be there for you, cheer you up. You'll always have things to do with this person, but they're not wishy-washy. I think they're going to be very serious about you, but at the same time, this person is always fun. Great sense of humor. And if you ask me, then the great sense of humor always means intelligence. So this person must be very smart. We have Death, the third card on the left. That is your personal card, Scorpio. That would be you. And it's always a good sign to have your own card in your own reading, right? As some of you may already know, the same card could be interpreted as a couple of different things, even in the same spread. So death is a major transformation of your life. So like I said, your life will never be the same. And it's going to transform in a good way, in a better way, because not everybody notices it, but there is a sunrise in the middle on the right in the death card. So sunrise represents new era, new chapter, something brand new in your life, something good, right? Because the sun, there is a sun card in the tarot deck, and the sun is the happiest card in the deck, plain and simple, right? And then we have the Star clarified by the Two of Cups. The Star is the personal Aquarius card. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, or the Star is a wish come true. Something usually people wish for or hope for a very long time. The Two of Cups clarifying the Star is one of the best cards when it comes to love. It's a card of soulmate connection. It's a card of unconditional love. And it's also a card of two people in love with each other, having mutual feelings towards each other. Right? In the potential outcome, we have the Hierophant with the Four of Wands and Strength. The Hierophant is the personal Taurus card. You could be dealing with a Taurus. But if we want to stay general, then the Hierophant is something traditional, like a committed relationship or marriage. The Four of Wands right next to it is also a commitment or marriage card. Some people call the Four of Wands the 1111 card, so keep that in mind. But the Four of Wands, to me personally, always reminds me of an actual wedding, but ultimately it is one of the commitment or marriage cards. And the last card that came out is Strength. Strength is the personal Leo card. You could be dealing with the Leo, but strength could be, in some readings, strength comes through as pure, raw passion. And I think that's what it could be. If you're not dealing with a Leo, then this is all about being very passionate. So you're getting basically the best of both worlds. This person is serious with the Ace of Pentacles and those two commitment marriage cards. This person is your soulmate with the Two of Cups. This person is very passionate about you, and this person is your wish come true. It's like one of the best readings for this week, Scorpio, so far, and I'm more than halfway through. So yeah, this looks amazing. This person will change your life. Lots of fun, lots of enthusiasm, lots of excitement, and at the same time, you'll always know what to expect from this person, right? Lots of fun, lots of good times, and commitment. Really happy for you, Scorpio. Congratulations. Scorpio, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Two of Wands, we have the Six of Pentacles, we have the Four of Swords, and we also have the Fool on the bottom of the deck. This whole spread is about you taking a risk or thinking about taking a risk, taking a leap of faith, right? What's interesting is that we got the Two of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. So we got three different elements right on the table. Cups is the only element missing on the table, right? But all those three cards could be interpreted as you making a decision, a tough decision, I would just have to assume. The Two of Wands, this is a card of somebody who is trying to make a choice, make a decision, make up their mind. The Six of Pentacles could be interpreted as a card of somebody who is making a choice, right? The person standing up, standing in the middle, is holding up the scales, and the scales are all about pros and cons. The Four of Swords right next to the deck, this is a card of, somebody who is taking a break, isolating themselves, just to think about something. So perhaps you're going to be thinking about making that choice or a decision. And the Fool on the bottom of the deck is what you are thinking about, and that's the only major arcana card on the table, right? The Fool is taking a leap of faith, taking a risk, taking a chance. It could be interpreted in so many different ways. It all depends on what's happening in your life. But since this is the only major arcana card on the table, chances are you will be going for it, whatever it is you're thinking about really hard. So that's what I got for you. All right, cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Scorpio, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. Also, keep in mind, we are still firmly in both Venus and Mercury retrograde this week. That could potentially mean more exes than usual resurfacing. So we got the King of Swords, clarified by the Ace of Swords. We have the Six of Cups. We have the Star, clarified by the Ten of Cups, and we also have the Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So, I'm going to call it a reconciliation with this King of Swords, Scorpio. It's a very straightforward spread here. The King of Swords could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, and Aquarius in particular, because the Star, clarified by the Ten of Cups, is the personal Aquarius card. If it's not an air sign, then this is somebody who is very decisive. They are embracing the energy of the King of Swords this week. Somebody who is just going to be very decisive, very straightforward with you. And it's kind of symbolic, that the King of Swords is clarified by the Ace of Swords, right? The King of Swords is holding up a sword, and that's exactly the sword we see in the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords represents, like I said, being very decisive, being very straightforward, being very honest. So they will be coming back, and they'll tell you straight up that they want to get back together with you. Whatever they say is the truth with the Ace of Swords. The Six of Cups right next to the King of Swords is a card of somebody coming back from the past. It's also a card of a soulmate connection. And then we have the star clarified by the Ten of Cups. Like I said, the star could be an Aquarius you're dealing with, or the star is all about healing, or the star is a wish come true. Hopefully for both of you. And that's exactly why I clarified it. And we got the Ten of Cups. Yep, the Ten of Cups is a card of a commitment or marriage. The Ten of Cups is often called the happily ever after card. It's actually one of the best cards when it comes to emotionally fulfilling relationships or marriages, right? And there you are, Scorpio, on the bottom of the deck, all the way to your right, the Queen of Cups. That would be you. Male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. So yeah, it is a reconciliation, a very happy reconciliation. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Scorpio, this week. We have the Sun, we have the Six of Wands, we have the Chariot, and we also have the Seven of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Well, Scorpio, winner, winner, chicken dinner. This spread is all about you feeling victorious, you feeling great. The spread is a spread of success, recognition, or being the one selected. Right? Speaking of selection, the Seven of Cups on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right. This is a card of a multiple choice. So it will probably apply to you if you are the one here who is applying for a new job, or if you're trying to apply for a business loan, if you're starting your own business. For some of you, if you travel for work, say you travel, you're a salesperson, you will definitely be closing a deal, you'll be killing it. If you work at a dealership, you'll be selling a lot of cars, more than usual, and you'll be recognized for it. But overall, yeah, this is a victory. The Six of Wands in the middle is a victory card. The Chariot right next to the deck is also a victory card. And the Sun, the first card that came out, is the happiest card in the deck. So, plain and simple, victory. One word of wisdom for you, Scorpio, and I usually give this word of wisdom whenever I see spreads like this. If you are still going through interviews, if you're still competing for something, keep going. Do your homework. Don't just take this spread for granted. Do whatever is necessary. Keep pushing. Keep doing whatever it is you need to do. And in that case, the victory is yours. For some of you, you could be getting a promotion at work if you're not looking for a new job. So just keep going, keep moving, keep pushing, and it's yours. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Scorpio, this week. We have the Page of Wands, we have the Magician, we have the Empress, and we also have Death on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with another Scorpio. There's only one way I can interpret this spread, to be honest with you, Scorpio, and that was the first thing I thought of. If you've been trying to get pregnant for a while, then you will hear some good news. If you're not trying to get pregnant, then you'll hear some good news in regards to a pregnancy from somebody else. And that's what you're not expecting. All right, so the Page of Wands, the first card that came out, this is a card of a message, an email, a text, a phone call, a letter, what have you. Right? The Magician is all about trying, right? The Magician is a card of manifestation, but it's also a card of action, taking action. The Empress, right next to the deck. In this case, this is somebody who is expecting a baby. Right? Death on the bottom of the deck is your personal card, Scorpio, by the way. So you are either the one expecting a baby, or you're basically the one receiving that message from somebody else. And that person is getting pregnant. All right, so yeah, that's what you're not expecting. And that's what I got for you, Scorpio, for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Scorpio, have an amazing week. And there you have it. This was your tarot reading for this time period. I hope it resonated with you and helps you live a better life one way or the other. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing.